I've got Mr. Veer S. Advani, Managing Director with Blue Star, joining us right now. He's ready with us. Mr. Advani, thank you for your time, sir. Good having you here. Could you tell us how did the cooling segment do in the fourth quarter?
Morning.
And what kind of momentum are you seeing now in the first quarter so far?
Yeah, cooling products business did well. We grew 22% in Q4 and for the full year. The summer is hot, as you know, and the monsoon is expected to be on time. So that, in a way, is perfect for us. So we are expecting about a 30% growth in the room air conditioner business in FY17.
What is your market share, sir, in the room air conditioning business?
Our market share, we ended FY16 at 10.5%. We are now aiming to increase that by about 1% or 1.5% to 12% in FY17. That's largely on the back of a whole new product range that we have, energy efficient inverter air conditioners, where today, while the market is moving towards 15 to 20% of the purchase, for Blue Star now about 30% of our sales are from inverter air conditioners, which are high efficiency products.
So you want to move up to 12% market share in financial year 17, and you're just talking about the room AC or the overall cooling business?
That's right. This is a room air. This is a room air conditioner business, which is part of our cooling products business. If I talk broadly about cooling products, which includes our commercial refrigeration business, there again, demand has been strong. We've been selling into the ice cream industry, into the hospitality industry. In spite of the challenges in the QSR space for many of the players, we continue to do relatively well there. So we continue to be confident about growing that part of the business as well.
I mean, out of the cooling, total cooling business, how much is commercial refrigeration business?
So, you know, because it's a segment, we don't break it up. But, you know, about 2/3 of that business is now air conditioning, 1/3 would be the refrigeration broadly.
Okay. And you expect this to move even more in favor of the room air conditioning business? I mean, because I guess the commercial refrigeration business is dependent on overall economy reviving, etc. Whereas the other market is underpenetrated, huge opportunity.
Sure, so I'll try and address that. The room air conditioner business is being driven in the current year by two things. One is, of course, the weather. As I've already mentioned to you, it's been a hot summer, and we're expecting the monsoon to be on time. Both are important for us because our markets continue to be strong in tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 markets where the monsoon drives demand. So we have a hot summer driving urban demand. We have a monsoon coming up driving semi-rural demand. So that's one part of it. The other, as you mentioned, of course, is in room air conditioners. There is a penetration opportunity for the category overall. Coming to commercial refrigeration, while it is not necessarily dependent on recovery of the economy, it is somewhat related to consumer spend. I say that because our main part of that business is deep freezers, visi coolers, bottled water dispensers, water coolers, and these are all consumer-linked industries. So whether you look at the quick service restaurant industry, the hospitality industry, educational institutions, these are all buyers for us, and we're seeing a general strengthening of demand there. So while the growth in commercial refrigeration will not be as strong as room air conditioners in FY17, it will still be an impressive growth.
Sure. You said monsoon drives demand in semi-rural areas. I mean, so if the rains are good, you'd see the effect of that in the next summer season? I mean, how does it work, usually tend to work?
Sure. So we have two buying seasons in the industry. There's a summer, which we're currently in, and then there's a post-monsoon festival season. So when there's a good monsoon, then in tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 markets, that leads to more consumer spending in the post-monsoon period. So in the festival season. So that's why we look for that as well.
Yeah. Voltas, which is a leader in room AC business with about a 21% share, they cut prices between Jan to March, right? I remember speaking with them, they said, well, others had cut as well earlier in the financial year 16, so they just responded. I'm just trying to understand, what is the pricing intensity competition looking like?
Sure. So prices in the market were dropped by about 3% coming into this summer. If you look at our performance from a purely financial point of view, our year-end operating margin dropped from 10.9% to 10.5%. That 0.4% drop was actually nothing related to pricing. It was related to our Senvat benefit in our manufacturing facility becoming unavailable in FY16. So as far as Blue Star is concerned, we were able to maintain our pricing while growing our volume by 22% and improving our margin to 10.5%. But you are right, at a market level, there was about a 3% drop in prices.
All right, fair enough. We'll leave it there, sir. Thank you for your time, Mr. Advani. Appreciate you joining in with that perspective on the numbers and some general perspective. Take a quick break here. We'll just come back. I'm actually out of time here on the show, so we're going to wrap it up. Stay tuned. We'll take that break. See you.